throwing. And it looks like he'll be throwing versus this Kyna Teros once again.
Can he get a game over on Kyna, right? There has only been one game taken from Acno in the past 6 that have played in the last year so far. Acno's got his work cut out for him against the GOAT of South America. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, good to see Kyna already playing this Axe game. Very grounded, covering that soft platform very well with that downlight. Acno forced to the wall immediately. The Kyna pressure, the Kyna aura, forcing Acno into the corner with the bow online. Looking to get anything going, trying to land carefully with the nair there. Can't really find any sort of control though as Kyna walks you into the corner. Acno having to dodge through that side air. Good defensive game so far, but taking so much damage. Kyna with an end light there. I'm sure some of them at home, some of the viewers at home are counting how many hits Kyna's gotten, but it doesn't seem to end as another end light hits Acno. Acno struggling to get anything going, but the spear.
Ooh, good weight though. Yeah. Okay, and if it's not end light from Kyna, I mean, we are going to see the Stomp Sarah machine come online sooner or later from Kyna, of course, right? There's the Nair miss, or an end light miss, excuse me. Acno with a bit of a whip punish right there, and Kyna, of course, taking that one to the bank for first strike.
First stock taken of Championship Sunday, and it goes to Kyna. About 100 damage on Kyna, though, as Acno picks up a spear, gets a nair there. Kyna looking to just find a landing now, as Acno's kind of taking over the jungle game. Very important.
That's right. Acno very good at catching dodges from Kyna so far, but just hasn't gotten those across the finish line for these first stocks quite yet. Here comes Kyna once again to get a little bit of a damage differential. Chase dodge comes down. Acno with the D-Stig, not going to get that one in time, but we return to neutral once again, trying to option over towards a gravity cancel as well. Acno getting some damage on here. There's going to be a spear pogo. No. Gets back to stage. Kyna disarmed, though. Just like that, the Sarah pushes off stage, has to dodge right through. There's the ground pound from Acno to get the equalizer stock, but look at that damage, PJ.
Yeah, already easily past 200 damage on Acno, as Kyna just really needs to pick up any of the weapons on Teros and find just a singular hit to find this KO. Acno, a lot of work cut out in order to take a stock lead away from Kyna. Downlight into side air comes in, has the axe online though, so an end light towards the blast zone will definitely be enough. Downlight, not enough to KO though. Acno getting a downlight of his own. Nice little damage there with the side air. Tries to chase dodge in with the nair. Can't find it. Kyna trying to whip punish the downlight. Can't find it there either. But he does connect with that one as the end light sends off stage. Acno now on the wall. Uses that spear javelin toss to get back on, but just really can't find any safety as Kyna is scouring for this KO.
I think Acno needs more damage to stay in this game right now. Okay, swaps to the bow. Let's see if he's throwing or not right now. A little bit of damage comes through. Gets the reversal right there to push Kyna back on stage. Acno now in a pretty rough position. Wall slip will come online right there, and there's the GC end light from Kyna to take the stock lead. Acno has slowly but surely started to get some damage back into the mix right here, but it's still a tall order.
Absolutely. It's good to see him take, getting some damage on Kyna here, but Kyna picking up the hammer for seemingly the first time in this matchup. Now we're going to see how it's going to hopefully snowball this lead for him. GC end light there, trying to go for the pogo as Kyna is able to jump over it. Has the hammer online still, gets hit by the pogo. The recovery is able to KO even on Fortress of Lions, as now we pick up a weapon here for Acno. Gets the spear, hopefully trying to create some distance versus this unarmed Kyna. South America known for being very good at fighting unarmed, but definitely not something you want to be doing versus Acno, as Kyna finally picks up an axe.
That's right, yeah. Okay, we really didn't have too much to say about the Stomp Sarah machine when Kyna had hammer going right here. It's the axe doing all of the heavy lifting for SA #1 right now. Acno chase dodging through, finding the bow once again. Still playing from behind right now. Soft platform helping him out for just a second. There's the end light from Kyna. Might not be enough though. Gonna go off stage. Acno has to play this slow.
Downlight comes in, doesn't find the connection. Acno going for it all there, hoping to usher Kyna off to an early demise, but can't find anything. The dodges come through, gets the side light there. Kyna looking for the downlight on Acno, who's jumping around, throwing the weapon, looking for any safety. Can't find it here though, as Acno gets caught by that downlight. Not enough to KO, but Kyna one move away.
Out of the
one
sky,
solid connection. Another
Acno, he waited.
Doesn't connect.
Okay, Acno back on the spear right now. Recovery will be an option, but Kyna's just too healthy right now. Endlight is just gonna shut it down outright, and Kyna takes the first game of our redemption bracket so far.
You know, Godly earlier on in the previous trials did lock in a Teros, and I'm not sure if he has that experience versus Godly's Teros, and if maybe Kaya is the counter pick specific for that. But right now we're seeing Kyna completely take over the game with the Axe. We talked about it, or you talked about it on pre-show. Axe nerf Kyna, what legend are we going to be seeing? Kyna saying, I'm not affected by it. I'm leaning fully into the Axe versus Acno, and it worked out very, very well. Kind of the entire game plan of Kyna walking you into the corner, presenting his aura and saying, you're going to be scared of me, and I'm going to beat you up for it, hitting so many end lights, getting so much damage.
Yeah.
You got to find some confidence as Acno to fight back from this Axe.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to sing the praises of being doomer about this, but we really saw no hammer play from Kyna in that first game, right? Like, this is all without the wonderful tool that is Stomp Sair that Kyna has at his disposal. So now we're going to see that grapple hammer go to work for just a moment. Here comes Acno, though, with a little bit of damage in response. Weapon throw to get that thing initiated. Nair comes through as well, but Kyna, of course, picks up with the stomp.
We go to Demon Island here, the home and native for a lot of SA Pro players, as the hammer just completely takes over. Downlight side air from Kyna, playing almost flawlessly in this stock. Acno is able to find some, but the down air is actually sent into the diagonal. It sends away Acno with sweat beads, no jumps, no resources, and no chance at holding onto that stock, as Kyna with the hammer online is able to find a very clean stock. Less than 100 damage on Kyna as Acno scrambles to find any semblance of control.
Yeah.
Picks up a spear,
Oh my gosh, what unbelievable coverage there as well, forcing Acno to kind of slight drift towards the right so that you just couldn't grab onto the wall and get that stock. So calculated from Kyna. Can he keep this momentum going right now, or will Acno be able to get a stock back and reply?
And look at this, Acno didn't even get hit into the corner, just like assuming the position of I need to be on the wall here to try to find a way back to center, and hey, there it works out. Kyna getting caught by that downlight, finds the recovery as well, and Acno, a lot better shape than the last game, less than 100 damage here, definitely can even this one up, but versus this hammer on Demon Island, it looks so difficult.
Okay, Stomp Sair once again pushes off stage right there. Looks like it did disarm, so Acno playing on the back foot now. Finds the spear once again. He has been so good at finding dodge reads, specifically when Acno has spear equipped right now, but Kyna is just so undeniable. I feel like we're watching like a challenge match, PJ. It was axe only for the first game, and now Kyna's like, let me show you my hammer, kid.
I mean, it's just complete dominance, no soft platform to try to run away from this Kyna hammer as he gets a sideline, goes for a GC turnaround downlight, picks up the weapon after the weapon toss. Acno scrambling to find anything, going for that downlight there, can't find any control as Kyna is rushing him down on the hammer, looking for the downlight now, knowing that the downlight separates a 2-0 lead in this set. Acno goes for the weapon toss, Kyna reacts to it accordingly as we have a little bit of the calm before the storm, but as I say that, Kyna finding the downlight into Sair. It's not enough to KO though. Acno, one more lease at life, but man, even if you live here, so much work to do to try to take this game, but it's not enough. Kyna down like side air once again. Don't go Demon Island versus this hammer, because Kyna will eat you alive.
It was just all hammer.
It was hammer.
Literally only hammer. And game one was only axe. So what's next? Are you changing legend? Yeah. Is that the end of the challenge right here? Kyna is just looking so amazing so far. I mean, all credit to Acno for finding his spots when he was able to get them, but just Kyna had so much control over the tempo of this match.
Yeah, you're seeing Kyna walk Acno into the corner so consistently. And, you know, Acno was actually able to find a stock from the wall, which was really, really impressive to me, showing like, okay, you still have to respect me when I'm in disadvantage. But there you see Acno going for a lot more timid recovery options, a lot safer neutral gameplay, and as Kyna is just able to walk down Acno, less than 300 damage out on the side of Acno, 595 from Kyna, 62% accuracy with 58 light attacks. He hit more light attacks than he missed. Kyna was unstoppable on the hammer. No SIGs needed, just a hammer in the hand of Kyna. As we go to Apocalypse, my favorite stage, we'll see if Acno can find some control as we swap over to the Rayman.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't blame this change at all, right? Like, he said in the interview, the bow would be throwing a little bit. So maybe we see the legend swap right here, a little bit of added momentum for Acno. But once again, Kyna on that hammer in game 2 or axe in game 1 has just looked unstoppable.
Yeah, plenty of people have tried counter-picking Kyna with an axe legend. We'll see if Acno could put a different spin on the Rayman. So far looking good, jumping over Kyna, getting a lot of these down airs, but Kyna just does so much damage with his hammer. The sider disarms Acno, going for the edge guard there with the weapon toss and the down air. Didn't find it. Kyna getting back to center stage faster. Downlight into sider, closing out that stock, less than 100 damage on Kyna. And we see shades of game number 2 as the hammer does a majority of the work, but Kyna saying, I'm gonna pick up an axe and show you how to play it.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking like the same song and dance from game number 2. Acno, a bit of an overextension on that first stock, going off stage on the right, so Kyna could pick that one right back up. Here comes Kyna once again. Gravity cancel won't find its mark. Acno, though, still playing a little bit in disadvantage. D-Light there is just enough to get off me and reset for just a moment. But Kyna, the chase dodge comes through, looking so dominant. Weapon throw forces the jump right there. That is a huge whip punish right there, and Kyna completing the challenge. Unarmed ground pound gets the stock.
That was a completely clinical way of edge guarding that GC N-Sig from Rayman. On an attempt to recover there, taps it in with the GC downlight into ground pound unarmed. Acno with some gauntlets online, looking to get something going here as Kyna throws the weapon, saying, I'll do it unarmed too.
Oh my
down air into it, goes for the unarmed down air there. Acno throwing the weapon, trying to find an early KO on Kyna, can't find it there, looking for anything, grasping for straws, gasping for air. The down air comes in, Kyna scouring for this KO, looking to move forward in the gauntlet, downlight into Cider.
Tank is starting to run out though, PJ. There's the GC stop. Acno, very necessary reversal, but look at the damage. Look at the numbers on your screen, folks. Acno is hurting.
You have to play almost flawless here to force a game number 4. Getting the down air there. Weapon toss to pick up. Picks up the gauntlets once again. Kind of juggling Kyna here.
Remix? Okay.
Do the vortex now. Ooh, but it's
like that though.
Light.
Watch the axe. We saw it in game number 1. All it is the end lights. That's all Kyna needs sometimes. Acno getting a little bit of damage going. Edge guard position right here. Does he find it with the gravity cancel? No. He gets another one right here, and there is the stock. He got that one pretty much untouched, but is it too little too late, PJ? I don't know.
Kyna just needing any weapon pickup and an end light to close out this game. Acno knowing that has to avoid the downlight, has to avoid this end light here. Jumping around this soft platform, not committing to anything. Downlight into side light. No conversion into that nair for that extended string, but you're not too mad about it as Acno once again assumes the position on the wall, looking to fight back to center stage from the corner. Kyna just not even acting. Downlight into Cider, closes it out, moves forward in the gauntlet. Kyna forces Acno from one side of the corner to the other. Doesn't hit a single button, but Acno, terrified for his life, walks himself into the wall, and Kyna capitalizes with a downlight Cider. Kyna moves forward to take on Godly.
He was just standing there menacingly, and it was enough. Of course, the old reliable stomps there was enough to get across the finish line.